Well, the Bald Couple took its inspiration really from the classic script by Neil Simon, The Odd Couple. And thereafter, I kind of located it in Derry in the mid-1970s. 1976 is the actual year it's placed in. It occurred to me that one of the key things that got people through difficult times and dark times of the Troubles was a sense of humour, and particularly that kind of very specific Derry humour, which is why the lines are fed by those kind of lines and those kind of humours. Central to it really is the friendship of the two key characters, Oscar Mean and Felix Young. One wee quick thing on that, the original character in the Neil Simon play was Oscar Madison. Very famous square in New York was Madison Square. And I thought Meanin Square, called him Oscar Meanin. But then, once you relocate it in Derry in the 70s, the Troubles operate in the background for the reasons I've just explained, that I think humour it was a very important part, and I wanted to explore that. But it took on its own life thereafter, and it's very much its own play.
The greatest compliment to Liam, it's comedy gold. And one of the things we discussed at length with the actors when putting the piece together was we have to allow the audience to catch up. There's too many gags. There's far too many gags. So there's a phrase we've coined where Liam has written, sometimes he's written 3 gags at once, 5 gags at once, 7 gags at once, and the actor's job is to make sure that the 3 gags come immediately. So the audience have to catch up to the 3 gags. So it's very, very slick and very fast-paced comedy.
We all know an Oscar Meanin, we all know a Felix Young. And actually on that point, when we began to cast or think about casting for it, we need one character who's basically a bit of a gulpin. Lazy slob, doesn't clean up after himself. It's Jerry immediately. He just immediately came to mind. And then when we thought we needed an obsessive character who was just on the gateway of madness, we thought Pat Lynch just came to our mind immediately.
It just so happens they've been acting together for years as well, and oftentimes when they're saying the lines, it's so believable because that's their lives.
That's who they are. But they have a great chemistry together, and that's really important. And all the total ensemble has a chemistry in those characters, and everybody's really pulling in the right direction. At the centre of it is the friendship of Oscar, who's a Catholic man, and Felix, who's a Protestant man. And there is a line where we once played in the street together before all the bother. But actually, it's never the Troubles. It's never that comes between them. They end up like an old married couple, a mismatch, who everything they do gets on each other's nerves. But the relationship comes to the fore, and I think therefore it does have a universal appeal. I think anybody who enjoys a comedy will enjoy it. Anybody that I suppose is interested in exploration of characters that they recognise, and there's different elements within it too. And because it's about relationships, it's probably elements of it's like a modern Cinderella.
But one of the key things is the power in relationships, and how friendships can stand any high stakes situation, pardon the pun. And the one thing Liam does as a writer, he never insults the audience. So the play opens up in the middle of a poker game. We don't establish the characters, we let the audience decide who they are. And when you meet them, as soon as the lights go up, you know that these are a group of human beings that have been playing poker and have been friends for a very, very long time. And that's very important, that the audience gets a sense of friendship immediately.